So wait, just before we get into the age gap stuff, just because we brought up the whole like fast track to combat surgeon thing, I'm going to read a couple messages I received. We have a message. These are all military guys. The blonde chick is, wait. She can fast track to officer joining with a college degree. However, fast tracking to surgeon is fucking crazy. That's the delusional part.
They could have been lying. I will say that. People did tell me that. Maybe they were just telling me that.
She needs her medical degree and surgeon license, basically passing the surgeon board.
Right, so I was going to be a medic first.
Okay, cool. And this is the guy, he said he served 4 years as a medic in the military. We have another one. She's full of shit. I went in for 6 years, so I got automatically E4, no degree, just a dumb high school kid. Women do not serve as combat medics, by the way, and we're not allowed into that role until 2016.
Well, yeah, this was back in 2009.
Right, but he said it wasn't allowed. Okay,
well, again, it's possible that they were lying to me, and I did have several people.
They didn't lie to you. You lied to yourself.
They were saying that the recruiters get paid, obviously, and that they might have been telling me certain things so that I would agree to it.
Were you in the military?
So I enlisted, and I swore in and the whole thing, but back then there was a wait period between when you would enlist and sign in. Like, I literally did the swear in. No, they were making us wait 4 months before we were getting shipped out. This was when the economy crashed. So there were tons of people trying to get in the military.
You told yourself this story for so many years. You believe in it, actually.
Whatever.
Did you go to basic?
So I got pregnant and I couldn't go to basic. I had to get a medical discharge.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have another thing.
We actually believe it.
Hold on. He also says, I'm a 12-year Army vet. She's a liar. The Army will never fast track you to be a quote combat surgeon. Number one, she is not even a surgeon. The Army doesn't train surgeons anyway.
Exactly.
You would have to go to med school. The Army will either pay for that, or you were already a doctor.
That's what they were telling me. That's what they were telling me they were going to do.
Hold on. She can go to OCS, Officer Candidate School, with a degree, but going in as an E4, no. Fast track, no. I scored a 95 on the ASVAB. Is that what it's called? ASVAB. Almost perfect, and there's no fast track, just different jobs that are open to you. As a different guy, as a USMC veteran, I can show what a veteran, hold on, she never made it through MEPS, MEPS. She carries around a fucking ID that grants her no fucking respect or recognition. As a USMC, United States Marine Corps veteran, I can show what a veteran's ID looks like and what it looks like on a regular driver's license. As a veteran, Isabella says you can join as an officer if you have a bachelor degree, but what she's saying is not true. She's been in 4 years.
It's not true.
Okay.
Can I respond?
Hold on. 1 sec. I'm just trying to read some of these other ones. Okay. Sorry, guys. This guy, Billiam. This is Billiam the Mars. He's in the. I'm in the Marine Corps. Soul and Valor scumbag. You can't enlist as an E4. An E4 is not an officer rank. It's an enlisted, non-commissioned officer rank.
That's what I'm saying is I denied officer ranking to enter as an E4 because I did not feel I had earned officer status before I had done my time. So I purposely said, no, I won't be an officer.
And then last one from Austin. I just got the Marine Corps as an E5 sergeant recruiter. There's no possible way she would enter as an E4 and be fast-tracked to officer. There's programs you have to go through to go from enlisted to officer. You can Google Army enlisted to officer. A combat surgeon is mandated to be an officer with a specialized degree. Okay.
I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you really think that somebody with that short of a temperament can even be considered on a high-level Army position? Somebody who cannot wrap their thoughts together or control their impulse by going and taking care of people,
I don't know.
Army people are very specific, with their mentality, with how they think, with how they act, with how they react, especially. And you calling yourself a genius because I feel sorry for you, but I think you told this story to yourself for so many years. You lied to yourself and probably said to every guy that you met and been proud on this fictionary story. So you're just saying it naturally because really you believe in it because you're delusional. And now you sit here and he's telling the crowd from the Army to actually give facts. And I'm telling you stuff. And you're sitting there still pretending and believing this lie, And I feel really, really sorry for you because you don't have any leverage or any high level. You're just like lazy people who wants to be a millionaire and they're miserable on millionaire who actually climbed the ladder. You're like a person with no qualification, no talent, no brain, no nothing. And you tell this fictionary story, try to represent it to everybody you know. And you have the audacity to come here on a very popular podcast. Telling this lie and literally think we're dead dumb to believe this. It's crazy. You can yawn all you want, but you just make yourself look stupid, liar, dumb, delusional. I don't know how you live with yourself.
Annoying.
How do you live with yourself?
How? Why?
Same way that everybody else does. I sleep 8 hours a day. I eat my veggies. I take my vitamins.
It's not going to help. Not your veggie, not vitamins. You need psychiatric.
Still not help.
Pills.
Talk to my friends.
Okay. All right.